Happy Halloween and welcome to Eagle Eye News. I'm Tabitha Wheatstruck, dressed up as Angelica from Rugrats.
And I'm Cody Bass, dressed up as Mac Daddy. Coming up next, we'll take a look at Auburn's new campus on the Gulf, cameras in a bathroom, and more. Seven people have been severely burned after a gas pipeline has exploded in Shelby County. Fire departments from across the Birmingham area are responding to at least 10 acres on fire. The cause is due to contractors digging around the area, and the fire is not expected to be out anytime soon. Gas prices are expected to go up in Alabama due to this future shortage.
Auburn and Opelika police, as well as the FBI, have arrested a man for allegedly placing cameras in men's restrooms across town. On October 13th, Opelika police received a complaint about a hidden camera in the men's restroom of the Opelika High School football stadium. Investigation led police to Kriston Jermaine Dowdle, a 31-year-old local man. After the arrest, 2 additional cameras were found, one of which was in the men's restroom at the Shug Jordan soccer field. Dowdle has been charged with aggravated criminal surveillance and production of pornography with minors. He is being held at the Lee County Jail without bond.
Auburn University and the city of Gulf Shores are moving forward in their planning process to build a campus on the Gulf. A number of programs are expected to operate out of the new 24,000 square foot building, which will be located at the corner of the Beach Express and County Road 8. This new Auburn educational complex will be to serve as an extension to the College of Veterinary Medicine, as a teaching hospital will now be able to study marine life to a higher degree. Agriculture, aviation, and plant diagnostics will also be in the new Auburn facility. President Gouge is planning to execute a lease agreement with Gulf Shores Public Education, where they will then purchase the land and begin to break ground. Eagle Eye will keep you updated throughout the process of a new Auburn complex on the Gulf.
To ignite something is to set it on fire. Louis Giglio, pastor at Passion City Church in Atlanta, Trip Lee, and Passion Band come to Auburn Wednesday, November 9th, to ignite the city of Auburn.
Students in Auburn FCA are bringing together campus and the local Auburn community for an event that will ignite Auburn's campus by spreading the gospel.
Ignite Auburn is on November 9th, and the doors open at 6:30 and the event starts at 7:30. It's an event on campus at the Coliseum, open to all members of the Auburn community, and we would really love to have you all come out. It's a revival event on campus where everybody can come and hear Louis Giglio speak and the Passion Band play and Trip Lee, and it's going to be really exciting and you're not going to want to miss it.
This is our students coming together in an organized way and saying, hey, we want to do something to impact our campus for the gospel of Jesus Christ. And so everything that we've done has been about a lot of people coming together in a united way to create a unique night, a unique time with great speakers, great music, so we can challenge and encourage my students on this campus spiritually, and also something that you can invite somebody out to that normally may not come to this kind of event, something you can invite them to, and they will feel comfortable saying, hey, I want to hear this Christian artist or this hip-hop guy that's very unique in his presentation.
It's just getting the word out right now, and they're pounding the concourse and trying to hang up flyers at local businesses and just really spread the word, with social media outlets and all these things that go into, trying to make an event, known, which is the first, step into actually having people, show up and take part in it.
Follow Auburn Ignite on Instagram or Twitter, or contact Auburn FCA at fca.org for more information.
Ignite Auburn will be held in the Beard Eves Memorial Coliseum next week.
Auburn's first standalone Starbucks will be coming as soon as mid-spring. The coffee franchise, along with an AT&T service store, will appear on South College Street. The 2 stores will be a part of a mini strip mall in the front of the new Marriott Hotel, with the Starbucks containing a drive-thru.
So I'm super excited about this because I don't feel like driving all the way to Opelika to get Starbucks when this one on campus is closed.
Exactly, especially during Christmas break when I'm literally, here for being an Auburn local. I think it'll be pretty convenient.
Yes, definitely.
Coming up, Ellie McCoy gives us the scoop on Auburn's most haunted landmarks in Eagle Eye Entertainment. You're watching Eagle Eye TV on Channel 6.
This is a place where it only takes a second to imagine your future. Grasp a new concept in class. Inspire a child's curiosity. Discover a real-world solution. Seize an unexpected opportunity.
There goes Davis!
This is where you gain the preparation, confidence, and determination to succeed. This is Auburn.
Hey guys, I'm Ellie McCoy as Batman, and this is Eagle Eye Entertainment. We start off tonight in the Halloween spirit. Many consider Auburn to be the loveliest village on the plains, but paranormal investigator John Poe thinks of it differently. Poe believes that Auburn is, quote, the most haunted village on the plains. Each weekend in October, Poe and fellow investigator Brandon Stoker recount events of strange knocking sounds, voices, and ghost sightings as they guide tours around some of Auburn's famous landmarks. The Auburn University Chapel is amongst one of the most active stops on his tours. The tour also makes stops at Hagris Hall, Smith Hall, the Eagle's Nest Apartments, and the Ralph Braun Drawn Library. This weekend marks the last group of tours, which will be held Friday, Saturday, and Monday evenings. A less scary side to Halloween in Auburn is tonight. Auburn's downtown merchants are opening up their doors for trick-or-treaters. This alternative door-to-door trick-or-treating will feature DJ Oz for musical entertainment, and everyone is encouraged to come in costume. This event continues until 8 tonight. Halloween festivities do not end after tonight. The Latino Student Association will be hosting a Day of the Dead Carnival this Wednesday on the Student Center green space. In honor of the Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos, booths will be serving authentic Latino food. There will also be fair games and face painting. The event starts at 5 Wednesday evening. Hollywood star Leonardo DiCaprio is using his name to raise awareness about the planet. The star's newest film, Before the Flood, offers clear tips to hinder climate change. The screening is this Thursday evening, starting at 7 in Langdon Hall. The movie will be followed by a discussion, and all are invited to attend. Vine, the popular 6-second video app, is no longer. The first chance for Vine came when Twitter bought the app in 2012. Now, the social media firm has decided to discontinue Vine in an effort to cut costs and focus on live streaming offerings. Vine's founder, Russ Yusufov, ironically took to Twitter to express his disappointment with their decision to nix the video platform, frankly stating, "Don't sell your company." Twitter took to their blog last Thursday to reassure users will still be able to access and download Vine videos. Twitter added that the changes to Vine will not take place right away. Auburn University hosted its 6th annual All-In, All-Pink event this week to encourage the community to fight like a tiger against breast cancer.
Today we are hosting All in All Pink. It's the 6th annual, the largest breast cancer event that Auburn University puts on every year to promote health and awareness for breast cancer.
On Wednesday, October 26th, Auburn University's campus held the 6th annual All-In, All-Pink event, hosted by the Vice President of University Outreach in partnership with Phi Delta Chi Pharmacy Fraternity and the Office of Public Service in efforts to promote breast cancer awareness throughout campus.
It's kind of like an event for all people that have either survived breast cancer, going through it right now. Pretty much just a really, really, really great event where we just celebrate breast cancer and the month and all the great things.
This event included speakers who had survived breast cancer themselves, performances by the Auburn Gospel Choir, and so much more. Tents were set up throughout the green space with different organizations to do things like test blood pressure, answer questions, and educate people about breast cancer awareness.
So doing here today, I've been going around the booths and checking those out. Actually had my blood pressure checked as well. And it's great to listen to the speakers as well because I know some of them as friends. It's great to hear survivor stories. My mother is actually a breast cancer survivor from 15 years ago, so this event means a lot to me personally.
Reporting for Eagle Eye News, this has been Ellie McCoy. October might be over, but students will definitely continue to think pink. For more entertainment news, be sure to follow us on Twitter at Eagle Eye TV. Also, tune into The Scoop Wednesdays at noon right here on Eagle Eye TV. Up next is Weagle DJ Adam with a review of Kung Fu's recently released album, followed by the latest in sports. You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Channel 6.
Hey guys, my name's Adam. I am a DJ here at Weagle 91.1 Auburn, and I'm here to talk to you about this album, Joyride by Kung Fu. So, when I look at this album, the first word that comes to mind is fun. This is a really fun album to listen to. Kung Fu delivers a incredible fusion of jazz, funk, and rock, and the entire album is just fun to listen to. If you want a taste of Kung Fu, listen to the first track, Daddy D, or the track Speed Bump of Your Love. And you can find this album in stores or on kungfumusic.com. So check them out and support a new up-and-coming artist.
The 2016 elections are right around the corner, and registering to vote is easier than ever. SGA is dedicated to encouraging students to exercise their right to be politically active and maintaining a positive campus political environment.
We are asking all Auburn students who are over the age of 18 and who are citizens to register to vote. As students about to graduate from college, it is imperative that we take action today to ensure a bright future for our country. And the best way to do that is by voting.
Auburn SGA has launched our Voters Registration Initiative, a project aimed at encouraging students to become politically educated and engaged. Our goal is to register over 1,000 students, and we can't do it without you.
We are partnering with campus organizations in a nonpartisan effort to register as many students as we can by October 24th. Throughout this month-long process, we'll be hosting registration drives where you'll be able to register and we can answer any questions that you may have about the voting process.
To learn more, log on to auburn.edu/SGA to find more information about upcoming registration events, state-by-state guidelines on how to register, absentee ballot information, and more. And on November 8th, exercise your right and vote.
AU votes.
AU votes.
AU votes.
AU votes.
AU votes.
Welcome back. Let's see what happened over the weekend in the world of spooky sports. I'm Aliyah Smith as a referee, and this is Eagle Eye Sports. Soccer faced off in their last regular season, looking to head into the SEC tournament on the right foot.
Team scoring in the first half, going in the second half tied 1-1. It was Auburn striking first in the second half as Casey Ramsier scored in the 81st minute. The Tigers continued to show their strength, scoring again in the 84th minute on a shot by Bree Folds. The Tigers won the match 3-1 after notching a total of 21 shots, making Tennessee goalie Shea Yanez to make 7 saves. If victory alone wasn't enough for the Tigers made the night even more special by having their senior night. 6 senior players on the team were honored before the game with flowers and hugs from coaches, players, and parents. The Tigers' win gives them the number 2 seed in the SEC tournament, which is set to kick off for the Tigers on Wednesday in Orange Beach, Alabama. For Eagle Eye Sports, I'm Sarah Polcheski.
2, 1, 0.
To go along with their win, it was announced that Casey Ramsier was named the SEC Scholar Athlete of the Year. The win streak in volleyball is over. The Tigers lost their first game in over 4 weeks Sunday night when they traveled to take on the Lady Volunteers. Auburn lost the match to Tennessee 3-0. The Tigers look to bounce back this Friday when they host Kentucky at 5:30 in the Auburn Arena. Now let's see what happened in Oxford over the weekend.
The Auburn Tigers took the field at Vaught-Hemingway Stadium Saturday night to take on the Ole Miss Rebels. The game was unexpectedly a heavy offensive game. Cameron Petway rushed for 236 yards and had 1 touchdown. Petway was also named SEC Player of the Week. Kerryon Johnson also made his return this week, recording 42 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Sean White went 15 for 22, throwing for 247 total yards and 1 passing touchdown to Jalen Harris. White also had 27 total rushing yards. Daniel Carlson also had a big game, kicking for 4 perfect field goals. Carlson was named SEC Special Teams Player of the Week. On the Rebels offense, Chad Kelly threw for 465 total yards and had 3 passing touchdowns. Evan Ingram also showed up big for the Rebels offense. He had 95 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. The Auburn defense showed up big in the fourth quarter to stop the Rebels. Joshua Holtze recorded the only interception of the night, which put Auburn in place to score another touchdown and win the game. Overall, the defense combined for 2 sacks. After the game, fans stayed late to celebrate the 40-29 victory with the coaches and players. With that win, the Tigers improved to 6-2 for the season and are now ranked 11th in the AP poll. For Eagle Eye Sports, I'm Casey Cooper.
Thank you, Casey. Next up for Auburn is Vanderbilt. The game will be Saturday at 11. That's early for sure, but be sure to get out there for the final home conference matchup. Be sure to tune in to Tiger Tally on Friday morning to hear an exclusive interview that Casey Cooper got with head coach Bruce Pearl before their tip-off their season. Men's basketball has an exhibition game this Friday in the Auburn Arena. Want more sports updates throughout the week? We've got you covered. Just like us on Facebook at Eagle Eye TV and catch Tiger Tally every Friday. Now let's catch up with Trent Conquest, who will give us the update on the weather this week.
Hello everyone, my name is Trent Conquest. I'm dressed up today as Jimmy Fallon's tight pants, and today I'm going to be bringing you all the weather. So as you can see here, the temperature today is going to be 64 with humidity 74 this morning, and it's going to get a little bit hotter. As you can all tell, this is Auburn. It's going to get up to 79 with humidity of 46, and it might cool off just a tad tonight, but it's still going to be a little warm with a temperature of 77 and a humidity of 49. And as you can see on our weekly forecast, we mostly are going to see some sun, guys. It's Auburn, it's a beautiful town. What do you expect? Also, it's Halloween, if you didn't catch that. And this Friday we have a swim meet against Bama at 3 o'clock. Be there. It's going to be square. As you can see here in the southern states, it's also still going to be really hot. Thankfully, we're not alone. Dallas is going to be very hot with us as well. But here at Salt Lake City, it's also cooling off along with New York, so that's a good sign for all of us down here. Who knows, it might get cool here pretty soon. It's coming up on November. And as you can see, Columbus and Montgomery are struggling with us with this heat. Guys, we'll get out of this sooner or later. It will eventually fall down in temperature along with the season. And as you can see, that is all we have for you all today. Thank you for tuning into the weather.
Thanks, Trent. I'm here this evening with Kayla Warner, president of the Black Student Union. Okay, Kayla, so can you tell me a little bit about how you've transitioned in this new position? I know this is something new for you, so tell me how it's been going.
So before I even got into this position, I make sure to talk to Erica Rutledge, who was last year's president. She was very helpful in transitioning to me, and I got to shadow her during large events just to see how things go. So it's been great.
I know, and I know the fall is a very busy time, I know, for every organization, but especially for BSU. So can you tell us some of the things you have going on in November?
Yeah, so we just got done with our Mr. BSU. We have Elliot Player, who's a freshman. He's our Mr. BSU for next year. And in November, we're going to have our freshman committee leading their first event, which is going to be a karaoke night. And then we're going to partner with Omega Sci-Fi Fraternity Incorporated, and they're going to host a meeting. And all those updates are on our AU Involved page.
Nice, and I know the fall is ending. That's pretty much the end of the semester, too. So for the future of BSU, you could cast a vision on what you see BSU heading towards. Can you give us a little bit of that, what you see BSU in the next year, 2, 3 years?
Yeah. So I see the vision for BSU being bright. I see them doing bigger and better things. I'm really excited for our Black History Month coming up in February. We're going to have a great PR plan for BSU to make sure everybody knows what BSU stands for and what our purpose is on Auburn University's campus. I'm very excited.
That's amazing. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here today. I want to thank you. I know BSU has so many great things planned for the future for the campus. Thanks for joining us today, Kayla. Up next, we'll discover what was occurring this week many years ago. You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Channel 6.
Auburn Guides is your guide to Auburn University. You can access schedules, create your own to-do lists, interact with friends, and always get the most up-to-date information. The Auburn Guides app gives access to information on the go so you never miss out. Auburn Guides is available for free on the Play Store and Apple App Store.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
This week in Auburn history, we take a look back to last Halloween when Ole Miss beat Auburn in football. In the 2015 season, the Tigers went into their Halloween showdown with the Rebels with a 4-3 overall record and a 1-3 mark in the SEC. Sean White had recently taken over the starting QB job and was looking to turn around the season for Auburn. Ole Miss went to the game with a 6-2 overall record and 3-1 record in the SEC. The Rebels had knocked off the eventual national champion Alabama Crimson Tide and were hoping to continue their pursuit of the SEC crown as they traveled to the Plains. Quarterback Chad Kelly threw for 381 yards and 2 scores in the Rebels' 27-19 win over Auburn.
This past weekend, the Tigers traveled to Oxford hoping for similar fortunes as the last time they traveled to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium back in 2014, when they defeated Ole Miss in their own backyard. Auburn went into the game with a 5-2 overall record and a 4-game winning streak. Following a 1-2 straight to the season, Auburn's offense found a rhythm after offensive coordinator Rhett Lashley took over playing calling duties. The Tigers haven't looked back since. Ole Miss went into the game with a 3-4 overall record and looking for their second SEC win of the season. Auburn went on to win Saturday 40-29. I know we have some social media to go through, but I was so excited for the Ole Miss game. Did you get a chance to go?
Same. Yes, I caught it right after halftime, and I'm so happy for the win.
I know. So we have some tweets from some tweeters over here. So the SEC Network said the last time Ole Miss won consecutive games versus Auburn was 1949 through 52. So it's been a while.
It has, thankfully.
I know.
Luckily, we were able to make a comeback.
I know. I'm excited for our team.
This next one is from Anthony Hatchett. It says, how good is A&M? Has the Auburn offense really come together? Does Ole Miss have any juice left? Has the LSU offense turned the corner?
I really think this is a cool opportunity to see Auburn grow. I know that we're improving, so I'm excited just to see what Vandy's going to look like.
Yes, and the good thing about this is they got their quarterback in. They're ready to start actually playing.
Exactly.
If you would like to join the conversation, please use the hashtag EagleEyeTV on Instagram and Twitter. Up next, we'll have more on what's taking place on Auburn's campus and across the community. You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Channel 6.
I hope that you've been able to learn a strong work ethic surrounded by character, integrity, perseverance, so that when your 1 second comes, you'll be prepared for it.
Chris Davis. 45, there goes Davis!
Your 1 second, our 1 second is now. And our lives have been guided by the principles of one of the greatest academic institutions in the country, Auburn University.
With class registration upon us, Eagle Eye reporter Michaela Bosick sought out to find some interesting courses being offered at Auburn in the spring.
I'm a senior studio art minor. So my class right now is called figure drawing. So what we do is we have other students come and they model, and they get paid I think $12 an hour to come, and they stand there nude, and there's a group of us that sit and we just draw them. And so they'll stand there for 2.5, almost 3 hours while we draw them. And these were actually some drawings we did with our feet. We put charcoal between our toes and drew the model. So it's really interesting. I didn't know if I would like, drawing other naked students, but I actually think it's really interesting, and it's cool. It's very advanced drawing, so it's not like drawing one, you're kind of drawing boxes or figures, but here you're drawing a human. You have to get the shadows of their body and the details. So I really enjoy it. It's probably one of my favorite classes I'm taking right now. So this is actually one of my drawings right here. So what I did, I broke my toe a few weeks ago, and my teacher knew that, and I had my toenail removed. So my teacher made me get a piece of charcoal and put it between my big toe and my other toe and draw this. So it's not that great, but for a broken big toe, I think it's pretty good.
Other interesting classes for the spring include, but are not limited to, beverage appreciation, science of brewing, and fish diseases.
To find out if you're eligible for taking one of these courses, you can look on DegreeWorks or meet with your designated advisor.
Halloween is a holiday involving many treats and a few tricks. This one prank in Huntsville, Alabama left a teen's car totaled. After teenagers were trying to egg houses in the neighborhood from their car, they lost control of their SUV and hit a local Huntsville teen's 91 Honda. The totaled Honda was the teenager's connection to her father, who passed away last summer after a battle with cancer. This is a reminder to everybody that plans to prank this Halloween to try and keep it under control and to make sure nobody gets hurt in the process.
UPC has been hosting a variety of free events throughout this month to get everyone into the Halloween spirits. The events range from a screening of Suicide Squad to Pumpkin Palooza, but nothing could top UPC's Spooks and Stripes.
This month, UPC has hosted a number of free events to get Auburn students into the Halloween spirit.
Tiger Nights. Tiger Nights is hosted by UPC, the University Program Council, and it's a Halloween fall festival where it's all free to all students. This event happens every single year, and it's basically just for the students. It's all free to everyone, and we just want to make all the students happy and give something back to our Auburn community that is just fun for everyone, and just we all like to have fun and like pretend like we're kids again, because face painting and balloon animals aren't something that happen every day.
Even Abby made an appearance to try his hand at the Wild Broom Ride. But the best part about this event was the haunted house. The cosplayers of Auburn helped UPC by dressing up and scaring anyone willing to go in. Happy Halloween, reporting from Auburn, Channel 6. So Cody, do you have any plans for Halloween?
Yeah, I'm actually going to an annual Halloween party I've been going to since college, and I think my friends are going to be the 3 Mac Daddies, so that'll be pretty interesting.
Nice. I'm actually just going to the store after this. I'm going to buy my own candy.
Yeah, I wish I was doing that, but gotta have some fun. That's all for Eagle Eye News tonight. Tune in after the show for a live look-in of the SGA Senate meeting. And keep up with all of the latest Auburn's news through the week by following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Eagle Eye TV. I'm Cody Bass.
And I'm Tabitha Wheatstruck. Thanks for joining us, and War Eagle.